Yeah, like a rich man. He has a wife. She has a struggling boutique.
A salon.
A struggling salon. And he's always just pumping into it, bruh. Isn't that nah?
Is that like your dream?
That's my dream.
That
He
what
needs to
it
be
is?
Today
rich.
struggling.
Yeah, no. So he's my husband is rich, ne?
Okay.
Like filthy rich. And then I'm a semi-stay-at-home wife.
Okay.
Ne? Mother.
So the shopping allowance, like that Arab lady that was going viral.
Then I have a business there just for people to respect me a bit, man, in the street. But it's
But the business is not doing anything.
Wait, but then the money from the proceeds from the business is just yours alone. It's not his.
It's mine. He opened up the business salon or the
And he
boutique
funded the
for me.
business and
Yeah,
everything.
but the thing is also every month he has to put in money and pay rent and stuff because
Because
it's
it's not working.
successful.
Because you are carrying the money during the month. That's the thing.
That's
Yeah.
the perfect one.
Anyways, guys, it's yet another episode
Yeah,
of
bro.
the also lovely Culture the podcast, and my name is Pesh. Today,
No. We missed the full intro. Like
What?
Special Pop Champagne. Give us the full thing, bruh.
You want the full thing?
Yeah, give us the
Right.
full one.
Let me start over.
Yeah, thank you.
What's up, guys? My name is Spesh Mabeshele Pop Champagne, aka Sexy Chubby Nigga, aka What the. Anyways, that's me, and this is Simply Lena, you know.
People are it's gonna be like that. Idris and Trevor thingy, where he was like just Idris. No, people are gonna start calling me Simply
We'll start calling you Simply
Okay.
Lena because I was about to say that now. You're Simply Lena. Like,
I think then today how we're gonna do it is we're gonna do it differently.
Yeah.
I usually introduce you.
We said this
But you
earlier,
just did.
Yeah, no. But I usually introduce her, but I don't want, this time around I want her to introduce herself. Like, how
Hi
do you,
guys, but I'm not gonna say it any better than you, bruh.
yeah, no, you just say how
Okay.
you want people to see you or how you want them to.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Culture the Podcast. My name is Lena Shipwata, and I am your co-host. I'm really excited to be here today. You see, I went into my presenting voice.
exactly. That's what I'm like, dude. You're not on stage. You're not MC. You're not at an event. You're not because you're just there like, good day, this is Lena Shipwata. But
anyways, of course,
suits you. Yeah.
you guys can tell we do have a guest today with us. You know, it's really hard. I know you guys want me to introduce him, but it's really hard for me being his friend. It's okay, but I'm going to try. No, I'm going to try my utmost best. I've written it down because at this point I've lost track of what he does.
Okay.
Yeah, but from what I know, our guest for today on my right is the sexy, the chocolate. Woo! He's a model with a qualification, that's what he calls himself. He's a television presenter, reality TV star, international reality television star. All right?
International.
Yeah.
Emphasis on
Yes,
international.
let's not forget that part.
Yeah.
He's a designer and a businessman. You know, just to sum it up, this man is money.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's why that DM came through.
He showed me a
Before
DM
we're
of
rolling,
somebody.
I was showing a DM that came through. Someone from Rwanda wants me to send them money. And this is
Rwanda.
Yeah, they send them their account details or
Are
their
you
number,
gonna send?
Yeah, so it's a daily thing. Send me this, send me I have problems.
Demand exact. Kanjini sini bra. Demand exact.
God said be humble, You know, in the Bible it says be humble,
Okay,
chill.
I'm gonna
you know?
say it for him.
Chill.
He is Zach.
Chill.
Okay.
God said be humble, but he also said like be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, so like you guys know, we have the very famous Mr. Louis Munana.
Making me
Welcome
shy.
to Culture the
I'm
Podcast. I love it. Okay, so before we dive into like the deep stuff now, we have like an icebreaker type of game thing that we like to play here.
Okay.
No, it's not that deep, don't worry.
Okay.
So this segment is called Rapid Fire. It's hot, Ventuk is hot,
Guys.
Hey, and now we're in studio and we can't put the fan on because then you guys won't be able to hear us.
Yeah, then you'll complain. Fix the sound.
fix the sound.
Why is the sound?
Yeah, like we were struggling, guys. Our first episode, like before culture became culture, they were struggling with the sound, bruh.
yeah, our first episode you could hear like a whole club in the background.
If you guys check on YouTube now,
Yeah,
you guys-
you could hear some other stuff in the
Humble
background.
beginnings.
Yeah. Okay. So this segment is called rapid fire.
Okay.
So you choose either or, right?
Okay.
It doesn't matter from which angle you take it from. Don't ask questions. You just choose one or the other.
I just choose one or the
Yes.
other.
You don't even have
What
to,
if-
you don't
what
even
if-
You don't have
explain.
to explain anything. If you want to, that's great. But like you
Okay,
don't have to.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do
Let's
this.
start.
Let's do this.
Bunda or boobs? We're starting off light.
Bunda.
Okay. Ugh, black men. Tattoos or banging body?
Banging body.
Okay. Europe or the United States?
Europe. Any day.
Razul or Zuriel?
Hey!
Hey!
So it's your daughter or your son
Yes.
type of situation,
yes,
basically.
Yes.
There's
Let's
always
go.
that favorite child.
I think I'm the favorite child.
Razul.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to explain. I want to say why, but
Zulu actually also said Razul.
yeah, because
Love it.
Can I say
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
Because Razul has a potential to be global now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Uriel is still,
Yeah.
you know, like getting there.
Yeah,
Because
slowly but surely.
like global designers or the global fashion industry, it takes years for them to accept an African designer into
Yeah,
their spaces.
yeah.
You know, so they are so stuck on their luxurious brands, on their
Yes.
Off-Whites, their Louis Vuittons and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
very difficult. But Razul has a potential to pop. You know, it's already popping.
It's
so-
already popping.
Yeah,
I
so-
love it. Pop champagne.
Baby. Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's your actual ambassador, Mr.
Come
Pop
on now.
Champagne.
Come on now.
Mr. Pop
The
Champagne.
next time we should have like a Razul on the table for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Razul should actually just sponsor the next episode.
Please,
Yes.
Come on.
I will talk to Zulu. Zulu,
Yes,
we gotta
please.
make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, Munana or Zari?
Zari,
Okay. Winter or summer?
winter,
It's the shade
winter,
for
but
me.
not.
There's no such
Oh, there's
thing,
no
sir.
explaining.
Like,
Okay, fine.
yeah, winter or summer? Okay, breakfast or dinner?
Dinner,
Early bird or night owl?
night owl.
Okay. Waka or Windhoek Fashion Week? MTC Windhoek Fashion Week.
Got a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Waka.
I want to know why.
Is it the
You wanna
same
know why?
reason?
Yeah, I want to know why for that one.
Because I feel there isn't enough done for children in Namibia and Africa as a whole, whereas fashion is everywhere.
Yeah.
More or less the same reason. I mean, every other country has a fashion week and everybody's trying to grow the fashion industry.
Yeah.
But we have social ills in our community because the kids are not groomed from a young age.
Yeah.
You know, so they are consuming things that is not meant for them. So if we start targeting our kids at a young age, groom them,
Yeah.
Waka grooms, so that by the time they reach adulthood, they know, okay, that's what's up. This is the person I'm meant to become. So,
Yeah. Are we looking to like Waka University?
No.
Okay.
We'll
High
keep
school,
it.
just
we'll keep
primary and pre-primary.
Like we'll keep it 18 and below.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
18 and below. Yeah.
All right, last one. Please tell us a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact that's known or fun fact that's not known.
Let's do a not known.
Not known.
I will say one about myself as well.
Okay. Fun fact. I'm actually an introvert. I'm actually very shy. I don't like people. I don't like public spaces. I'm closed off. This is a persona. This is a
That's
character.
true.
Really?
Yeah.
People who are very close to me know that I do not like people. I do not like crowds. I do not like going out. I don't like, oh my gosh, it's me. Hi guys. Oh, I'm actually like, let's stay home, watch movies the whole day. Like I can stay in my room the whole
All
week,
day.
all day,
Yeah.
every day, and I couldn't care less as long as I have my Wi-Fi, my phone, my TV.
Those funny movies.
I'm watching my funny movies. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one time, actually, when we were in Durban,
Yeah.
we went to, what was the place called?
Which place?
The one where we went to after the show, after whole show.
that place. It was on Florida Road. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then, Louis was so like eager, and you could tell he hadn't been out in a while. You know.
Yes. But also when I go out, I go out.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
need to release
yes,
everything
yes.
At
that I've
once.
been. Yeah. So it's like let's do this. Let's do this.
Isn't that like-
So
Isn't
now
that
he's like, no,
crazy?
bruh, let's go out, let's go. And I'm like, I'm not trying- he's the type of, like, I don't want to go out with Louis because we have to go home early.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless he wants to go out that day. So I'm
Yes.
looking at him, I'm like, okay, let's go. We get there, and you know, everybody was like, oh, Louis, Munana, Louis, you know. But maybe like 10, 15 minutes into the shiny, bruh, I see Louis pulling me. Now he's holding me, man.
No.
So the girls are.
That's why it was awkward.
Is it?
Yeah, because they were all. Mind
But
you,
you
this
get
is
that a lot.
This is in South Africa.
Bruh.
You know, I'm used to that kind of attention at least here at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
But now, ever since being on Netflix,
Yeah.
whatever it's now, it's everywhere you go. So now it's like yeah.
Now he pulls me, so I
Don't
look
like-
like the bad guy and stop the conversation because why you guys talking to my man?
Yeah.
I want to ask, like, how does that feel, or how is that, man, living as a famous person, like an actual famous
Like-
person,
Yo.
where people want your attention and want to take pictures with you all the time and want to speak to you all of the time? Doesn't
Yo.
Like they don't give you like privacy basically. They're in your face all the time.
The thing about Namibia is we don't get starstruck, you know. We see someone famous and we're like, oh, okay, Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie, she's in Shoprite, she's in Malfish
yes.
Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, okay,
Sharp.
that's
Yeah.
it, you know. But the moment you leave Namibia and you go outside, it's a different story.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think I was prepared for that mentally because I thought, okay, it's going to be the same as Namibia. One or two people will recognize you and then that's it. But there it's a different level. It's just like, it's crazy because there's this expectation when you're known or when you're famous or whatever. It's you're automatically supposed to be open. You're supposed to be receptive of
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
energy.
Like you're
And-
not allowed
like
to
it
have a
comes
bad
with a
day.
job.
Yeah,
You
you're
can't
not
do
allowed to
that.
have a bad day.
You're not
yeah.
allowed to have a bad day. It's true. Yeah.
But I'm a nice guy, so I'll smile, I'll hug you, I'll take pictures, I'll give you the
Yeah.
attention. So, yeah.
And Louis is a nice guy that has, like, not mean friends, but like
Yes.
friends that are able to shut it down and say, okay, no. In
But
fact, they're
that's what
going
saves
home.
me.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's kind
that's
of
what says
it's kind
me.
of necessary, don't you think,
Yeah.
like to have people around you? Because if you can't guard people off yourself, at least somebody should be able to do it for you when they see. Like, yeah. But like, also I wanted to know, wait, did you ever find yourself in a place where people recognized you, where you didn't expect for anyone to know you there? Like you're in
Yeah.
another country and you, like, how the hell do you know me?
Last year, so last year in June, I went to London, but it was a proper appearance, you know, because the fans were expecting me, like the fans were expecting me in London. We did London and Birmingham, so that was okay because
Right, yeah. Have you
because
ever
you
been
knew
to Birmingham?
you knew what the people are coming for.
Yeah.
But then after that, I went to Afro Nation in Spain because the events were 1 week apart.
Okay.
So I went to Spain. No, it's in Portugal, but I went through Spain because
Yeah.
I had 3 or 4 days to kill. So I went through Spain, airport in Spain, and then Portugal in Lisbon, and then we went to Portimao. That's where Afro Nation happens. So when I tell you at the airport in Spain, in Portimao, in Lisbon, it's like, oh my God! I'm like,
Really?
is it me? They're like, oh my gosh, it's you! It's you from, they say young, rich, and famous, but the show is young,
Yes,
famous, and
everybody
everything.
says young, rich,
Young,
and
rich, and
Yeah,
famous.
it's like,
They always associate rich to eat.
bro. So I was like, is it me? I'm like, okay, yeah, it's me. Okay, cool, let's do a selfie. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh,
can't
this
believe
thing
it.
is real. I was
Mama,
like,
I made it.
okay, like the boys know, you know. So I was like, wow, okay. So
Aw,
yeah,
that is actually so sweet.
it's really.
I want to know actually, name, like, I know you come on spaces and platforms where people introduce you all the time and whatever, and we can Google you and know and think we know Louis Munana. But if you got the opportunity, ne, to properly introduce yourself the way you ideally would love to have been introduced, and also like to have like a short story maybe told about you around who is Louis Munana, how would you describe it?
That's a beautiful question. Nobody
Thank
has
you.
ever asked me that actually. That's
Thank
quite
you.
interesting.
Thank you.
So the reason why when I started modeling, it was deliberate for me to have a hashtag for model with a qualification was because of the exact reason. I would be introduced just as a model,
Yes.
and I was sort of boxed into this space where people are saying, "Oh, it's just a model." You
Yeah.
know, there's this perception around models, they're airheads and stuff like that. So I'm
Yes.
like, no. Homie went to Cape Town for 4 years and studied.
Yes.
Homie has a degree, so he has a
Yeah.
qualification, not in modeling, but in, guys, I'm an
Aren't you
accountant
accountant?
by
Yeah.
profession. I have an accounting degree, so
My
it's not
dear.
just
Wouldn't have guessed that.
so to me it was important to put that out there, and obviously as the projects kept coming and the ideas kept coming, I kept growing as an individual. But in a nutshell, with the various things that I do, most of them have two common factors. Number one, they are in the creative space.
Yes.
Actually, three. Number one, they're in the creative space. Number two, they are entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
And number three, they are firsts. By firsts, I mean it's first in the country, is one of 3 or 4 firsts in Africa, one of 2 or first black person to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A, B, C, D,
Yeah.
A, B, C, D. So they're first. Those are the 3 things. So in a nutshell, I prefer a creative entrepreneur because that sort of sums up most of what I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think if I can ask in that lane, just tell us more like who's Louis, like in terms of how did he grow up, where did he grow up, where is he from, you know, how was he,
Like
how was
the
life?
Rundu Louis. Tell us about the Rundu Louis. Like,
Rundu Louis.
Yeah.
I don't even think people know you're from Rundu. I think we assume you're like from Europe or something. Then you just became Namibian.
And tell the truth, because I will tell the truth.
Yeah,
if you
like
don't.
so.
If you don't tell the truth, I
Who's
will.
Louis? Where is he from? How did he grow up? How's your childhood and stuff?
Oh man, I got that actually 2 days ago, no 3 days ago. I was with Ryan.
Man, we beat them.
So they were like,
oh, they beat us.
Yeah.
where are you from? Are you an artist? Do you make music? I'm like, no, I'm Namibian. I'm from here. I'm like,
you see.
I don't do music. I'm just a creative. Like, no, like, dude, you don't look Namibian. I'm like, I'm very Namibian. I'm
Yeah.
Rundu, born and raised, born and bred. But the boring person is me. I've always been boring, in a sense.
Aye, bruh. You're
So
not boring.
growing up, I was number 1 or number 2 academics in
Yella.
school. From primary school all the way to high school. I was just this guy that was.
That's it, you were slimmer.
Okay.
I'm one of those who would
Yeah.
cry if they have a B on their report card. I'm one
Really?
of those. So that's who I was.
Yeah.
I was this overachiever in academics, and then I do social stuff at school, like the debating business achievers, orators, sports, and you know,
Yeah.
like culture. You know this.
Yeah.
Oh, that child, man. That one, that annoying child that's doing everything.
Always
Yeah.
in every activity.
Every
that child is
activity, I'm
doing.
there,
Yeah.
boss. I'm there, and I will
So you were
excel.
at school from 7:30 to like 5 o'clock.
Yes.
You were at school every day.
Basically,
Yeah.
yes. And then after that, I come from an extremely religious background, so we would also go on doors and knock on doors and to preach and stuff like that. Like so it was school and my spirituality, school and spirituality.
Yeah.
So that's who I was. You
Yeah.
know? So there was always this level of routine and seriousness, and you know what you're doing from Monday to Sunday. You know exactly what your Tuesday looks like. You know, you have sports, you have school, you have studies, and then you have Bible studies. You have to go to the meetings and stuff like that.
You know,
So-
that actually says a lot about
Yeah.
you, because you always have so much going on. And I think it stems from you always having had something to do
Yeah.
all the time. And you always want to do something. Like Louis literally said, no, I'm coming back to Namibia. He just recently got back
Yeah.
for a month, and I'm just going to chill. I'm like, no, don't lie, bruh. There's no way you're
I'm
just
trying,
going to chill.
I'm trying.
There's no way, because somebody that's chilling would not even have agreed to come here.
Yeah.
You get, like, he's always working, so you're used to that routine way
Yeah.
of things, because that's how it's been your entire life.
So your
Yeah.
childhood kind of like molded you into the person that you are, or the character that you are now.
100.
Do you think it helped, like, in terms of even business-wise? Do you think like the way you grew up and the way you were brought up, do you think it gives you an advantage over the average person? Because one of the things that people struggle with is like planning ahead, is having routine, is being what is it called when you do it back to back to back to back?
Yeah.
You're being committed to a certain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think that plays a big role and has kind of helped you excel?
Definitely. Excuse me. I would definitely say that because like most of us, I don't know how you guys' childhoods are, but I can imagine that when you were growing up, let's say when you're between your primary years and your pre-primary years, we all have that. We used to sell sweets at our house.
Yeah.
We used to sell. We had a mini tuck shop. We'd
Yeah.
take stuff to school to sell and stuff like that. I think most Black Namibians have gone through that. So already in those early stages, we're accustomed to discipline and saving and financial management, and the spirit of entrepreneurship, the spirit of caring and giving, the spirit. So yeah, I'd say yes, that definitely contributed a huge part in all of this. And also the fact that I would go preaching from door to door, teaching people the Bible.
So the fact that
has
you're about to
also-
laugh.
No, because
It's the fact that you're about to laugh for me.
no, because
Are you still
Thinking back-
spiritual like that? Are you still religious?
Religious more than anything.
I'm not religious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm spiritual. Because religion is a set of laws and set of rules that you have to abide by, and you have to do something over and over again religiously.
Yeah.
So a religious person goes to church every Sunday, reads the Bible on a daily basis and stuff like that, and is attuned to certain religious norms and religious rules.
Yeah.
That's what I
So-
was explaining the other day as
So-
well with myself as
Yeah.
well. I also don't consider myself religious. I
No.
consider myself spiritual
I'm
more than anything.
spiritual. I
Yeah.
have a direct relationship with God.
Ah,
I say my prayers.
you.
I don't need like a third person to get to God.
Yeah.
I try to do what's right. You know, I try to live like an honest Christian. I try to do my best as a human being, giving back to society, giving back to humanity. So I'm very. Sometimes I even say I'm more spiritual than people who go to church every Sunday, guys. Because
And they don't like to hear that. Yeah, they don't like to hear that.
you want to see you in church? You're
Yeah,
like,
the aunties very worried.
guys, no.
And you?
What about you?
Are you religious or spiritual?
Yeah, please tell
And
us.
it's a safe space now. Like, it's okay.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
no. I don't really mind about it. Like
The
I'm,
aunties are gonna
I
judge
think-
you,
Yeah,
but
the aunties
it's
are
okay.
gonna
I
tell you.
think even based on the explanation you give, I think I'd also identify or see myself as a spiritual person, not so religious, because the act of going to church and the act of reading the Bible, I don't really do that, right? But I do pray, probably more than some people that go to church a lot.
Amen.
I do have a direct relationship with
Yeah.
God that I understand also.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even need anyone to help me understand what's happening.
Yeah.
So I think I'm spiritual like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that
So guys,
today's
we're just saying, we are all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
The idea is contact with God. Whether you get it from point C, point D,
Yes.
at the end of the day, God is here.
Yeah.
We are all going to God. So please don't judge us for saying we are not religious. Please, let's make it clear.
It's just
Okay, let's move on a lighter path. Ne? The topic for today is
Wait, there's a topic.
no,
Wait.
we were warming
Wait.
you up.
we are warming
We
you
were
up.
warming
Wait. So we didn't even.
we haven't reached the podcast yet.
Well, no damage. Okay.
So the topic for today is,
Hectic.
so we usually have like a tweet of the day, right? And today's one is,
Oh, toxic Twitter.
all right, would you be friends with your ex? And are you friends with any of your exes?
Definitely. I'm friends with now I'm gonna get in trouble for saying these things, but okay, I'm not friends, but I'm friendly with my exes.
Okay.
We're not enemies.
I
We
was about
don't.
to.
Yeah. We don't hate each other. We don't call names at each other. So it's like
So you
hi and
don't
bye
have that
stuff.
ex that it's just like, F that person. I don't want that girl
That
to
you
be
hate,
in my
that ex that
vicinity.
you don't like.
She better not, you know? You don't have that.
No, I don't, because most of my relationships ended because of me. You know. Yeah, like
It's not you, it's me type of thing.
no, it's me. I either cheated or I did some messed up. I
Yeah,
was young, like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So, plus,
You still a cheater, my dear.
no, I'm not a cheater anymore. Like now, I'm in that space where I just want to settle down and get,
Yeah.
you know, just, like
Yeah.
I'm ready to commit. So,
You know, they say what's a cheater, always a cheater.
this man.
And I'm not even saying that to say anything. I'm just putting out the statement out there that people say.
I think for me,
Do you think that's true? Once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yeah, it's not true.
no, it's
a
not
lie.
true. It's
Yeah.
not true.
It's not
No.
true. Have you
yeah,
cheated before?
Of course.
What the hell did I
I
cheat
can
on you?
tell
Yeah, I've done some unforeseen stuff.
So meaning you're always a cheater.
No,
now.
no,
It's
no,
gonna
no,
be okay.
no, I was just putting it there, bro. Don't bring it back to me.
No, you should stand on business.
Nah,
10
nah,
toes
nah,
on what you're saying. So,
As a man.
yeah.
No, that I don't believe that once a cheater, always a cheater. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying people say that.
Are you friends with any of your exes? And do you believe people can be friends with any of
You're
your
not
can.
friends with any of your exes?
They can, but
That's crazy,
no,
bro.
not like we don't speak or we're enemies or whatever. But
Are you friendly?
we are friendly.
But you're not friends.
Ever since we broke up, we are
Yeah.
okay. Like
Yeah.
if we meet each other, we'll greet each other. But
And that's it.
I
I'm
don't.
very spicy, my
There's no
dear.
text, there's no
I'm very, very, very spicy.
Why?
You and-
Because
You're an August Leo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one.
Why?
So July Leos, we still have Cancer,
Yeah,
a bit
you
of
guys
Cancer
are,
in us,
yes.
the softness,
We
but
are.
August Leos are.
Fire. Number one, I always have to make sure that I look better than you after
my
the
God.
breakup.
Oh my
Like I
God.
need to always like walk in like 100%.
Why is that important?
Is it that deep?
It's
you know?
very And usually, things end not because of me, it's because of the other person. They cheat, people are just,
So
That
it's
sounds-
not you, it's them.
it's them.
Basically.
There's nothing wrong. I'm
Always.
thinking
Okay.
there's a few things wrong with me.
Leos,
But in this case, it's always been them. So I'm always the one that got away for a lot of people. So all of my exes, in fact,
They want you back,
yeah,
of course.
Do
even
they?
the ones in relationships want me
They
back.
still want you
Yes.
back. They want
So-
you back as a what? As a side piece.
Maybe.
The ones in the relationships
I mean,
wasn't
come on.
Yeah, in a
You know, at this point, I mean, I have to accept that.
But-
But I'm friendly with them, but not like, they know not to cross a certain boundary. They know like, they can just say hi, Lena, what's up, you know.
And that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
And
So then-
every time I've done great in my life is because I have to prove to, that person that, hey,
Ex. So you need your heart broken again so you can do some super
never.
stuff.
Now I'm just focused. I'm done with that life of
So we can conclude that people can be friends with their exes. Or-
friendly.
So not
Friendly.
Friendly.
Yes,
So you can't be-
friendly.
I won't accept my boyfriend
Same.
being friends
Yeah.
with his ex.
Yeah.
Why? What's the fear here?
So,
Nah, bruh,
you
those
know
people
how
saw
easy
each
it
other
is to hook
naked,
up.
bruh.
Exactly, it's so
100%.
easy to hook up.
I just
Yeah.
want, I want
You've
you guys
seen
to
each
say it
other.
out. I want you guys to say it
Oh,
out.
because-
Yeah, I'm not.
Two
It's so
people that have seen
easy.
each other naked.
Easy.
You know, if we were in this room, if I had sex with any one of the men in this room, you guys would be able to tell.
Really?
Why?
Like, not even just me, any two people have had sex with each other in a room,
Yeah.
you'll be able to
Like
pick up.
the way they behave.
Yes.
Really?
You can tell.
Energies
Especially
don't
with women. Carlos is behind the
Yeah.
camera
What is
saying
he
you're
saying?
lying. It just shows you how
Why?
sneaky Carlos
People don't
is.
believe you.
It just
Wait,
shows
people
you
don't
how
believe you.
sneaky
It's like
Carlos is, bruh.
cap.
No, when two people have seen each other naked, 100%.
Yeah, I think-
Me, I disagree.
Anything can happen.
I've been in a room with someone I've slept with, and you
Men
think
are most-
you think there's
Men-
nothing.
Men are
Yeah,
horrible
you think
people.
like nothing has happened. It's like, boss, these
Men-
people don't even
me,
know
you
each
not
other.
see me
They've
naked
never
and
been in the
act
same
like we are
room,
brass.
and
Yeah, but
Are
I
you
think
guys
it's
serious?
risky. I think it's risky. Yeah.
It's very risky.
They can't be friends.
Nah.
Maybe they will want to be friends sometimes, but it shouldn't
No.
happen.
No,
Yeah?
I will not accept it. For me, it's a deal breaker. In fact, my current cannot be friends with this. What?
But let's
But
say,
I agree.
let's
Even
say,
you as a man, would you accept I'm your girlfriend?
No.
no.
Thank you.
No.
Never.
Already, I didn't have to finish my
No, no.
question.
Never happened.
Exactly, it's the same
If
thing.
it was up to me, all the exes would be
Die.
like enemies, dead, shipped to other countries, locked up somewhere. Yeah, deleted from everywhere. Even their Facebook accounts must go. The fact that they seen my things is not no. I don't like
but
that.
it's part of life.
But
huh?
isn't it strange how someone has seen you naked so many times, in and out, has cooked for you, cleaned for you, washed your clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
And once you break up, this is your enemy. You don't talk. It's
They're
like they never
stranger
existed
again.
in your life. It's that.
Yes,
That is
and
the
I think
funniest thing.
that's what hurts me the most, ne? For me, it's how people can move on
Bro,
so fast.
It's
ne?
crazy.
From all the stuff that we built, ne?
You met my
Yeah.
mom.
Bruh.
You met my
Yeah.
siblings. You know
Like-
my banking details. You know,
you
like
get like
you have
we
my
were in each
passwords.
other's lives like
Yeah.
this to just completely
Ah,
act like. And even like my recent ex, he recently got drunk and he told me that no, I had to act like I don't care.
Why do you still have so much contact with your exes?
No, I
Because
bumped into him
they
somewhere
either
and he
want
just.
you,
Why
they're in
you are-
relationships, you know they're in
I
relationships.
bumped into him somewhere.
I think you
and
are
he-
friends with your ex.
No, you
Yeah,
are.
you just don't want to
It's
tell us
definitely
now.
giving you.
Yeah, you are giving
friends
up
with your
some-
ex and not friendly because what
You're
is this?
not
Yes, I bumped into him
Because this guy is
somewhere.
calling you and he's
Bro.
telling you emotional stuff.
Bro,
He
this is like.
called me,
How did he
guys.
get comfortable to even start talking about deep
Thank
stuff like that?
you.
You guys bumped into
Thank
each
you.
other.
No, the guy was drunk, and you know how drunk people are, guys.
You've created a space where he
Yeah.
feels comfortable enough to
No.
come to you as an ex.
Yeah, as a
Yeah,
drunk.
So
I
it's
guess-
on you as well.
But when he's sober, he does not do that because he knows, like, I'll be like, nah, bro. But when
You just
somebody's
cut it.
drunk, like, you're just wanting more drama if you, like, push them away too much or harshly and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ah, Tuli, I'm serious, man.
You're funny exes. You.
They're in relationships, but they still want her. They're married, but they still want
Yeah,
her.
they-
No, I completely cut them
They
off.
still want to smash.
No. I've never actually gone back to an ex in my life. I've never even had, like, a hookup after we break up.
Would you though? Would you, Spesh, go back to an ex?
Nah.
Let's not forget,
My exes,
Spesh
no.
is quarter to marriage. I continue to say.
Oh, like right now.
Like he's quarter to.
No, but
Aware.
that's- even
Yeah.
even if it
Aware.
wasn't that, like I have like 3 exes only. No?
Only 3 exes.
Yeah, only in total.
That
Like
that means your body count is 5 times 5
Not
times
even
3.
5, my brother.
5 times 3.
Yes.
15. Why? Is that how it works? That's
Yeah, it's 3 times. If you have the number of exes you multiply by 3, that's your body count.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think that
official
should be
exes.
okay. I'm a old guy. I should have 15 on my. But anyway, like all my exes, the relationships didn't end particularly in a toxic way.
Yeah.
But I got to kind of see the person they are, and that's not the person I want, either because of me
Thought
or
you were
because
giving
of
me
them.
something.
Prat by him.
So yeah, I don't think I'd ever, even if I wasn't
Same,
quarter
guys.
to
No,
marriage,
but
like
you're just saying that because you are quarter to marry.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Honestly.
Also, some of my exes are crazy. Man.
Also, you have a typer.
You have, hey, man.
No,
I don't like that actually. Like you date someone and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, by the way, she's like this, she's like that.
She's
nah,
crazy.
fam, you dated her.
Exactly. You guys were in love.
I almost
And then
said
I
you were
realized-
inside of
You were
And
inside
then I
of her,
realized
bruh.
that
Yeah,
she's
so-
crazy. Then I moved. More.
Oh, is that why you moved?
Nah.
Not because she caught you cheating.
No, but relationships don't just end because people are cheating.
She's gonna comment on this, you know that, right?
I
You're
feel
like,
like-
you're the crazy one,
They're
nigga.
out there,
If you
they'll
are
be out
the
there
one
thinking
that
If
like
you
Fellas
are the
talking
one that's
about-
crazy, we're giving you permission.
Please call him
Please.
out on the internet.
Please, we
No,
wanna
bruh.
see it. Comment and they're like,
they're crazy people. You guys will get me
Aye.
killed. I'm sorry, guys.
nah, we're kidding, he's taking it back. He's a good
okay.
guy. Yeah.
So we have another. Okay, we don't have another segment. I'm the one that brought this up because I told Special you're really smart, and then I saw this on the internet, and I thought,
What
let's
did you
play
see on the
this
internet, Bakwe?
with Louis. But the thing is, the two of you guys are going to play it.
Okay, cool.
The two of you guys are going to answer the questions.
Okay.
Me, I'm competitive, so what's the prize?
Let's go.
Guys, price up.
What's happening? What's
I'll
the game?
take a sip of your
Tell
coke.
us the rules.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing abbreviations. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys the abbreviation, and then you guys have to tell me the full name of whatever
But
it is.
how-
And it's stuff that we use every single day, guys.
It's his show, so how do I know you
doesn't
didn't show him?
No, I.
No, she
you
didn't.
See, you will check.
Colleagues.
No, she didn't.
Okay,
know.
let's test it
Just
out.
know I'm very
Support.
smart.
You no, let's
Just
test
know I'm
it
very
out.
smart. So if I'm
Support.
getting them, it's not because I know them.
No, I didn't show you.
So if I lose, there's a botch somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, so first one is Wi-Fi. We're gonna go through this very fast, guys.
Okay.
Wi-Fi. What does it stand for?
Wireless.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wireless fidelity.
Okay.
ATM.
Automated teller machine.
Yes.
Space, PDF.
PDF.
Personal document file.
File.
You guys are almost there. 5, 4, 3,
Personal
2.
document folder.
Format.
Format.
USB.
Universal serial bus.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay.
Hella. Okay, Yahoo.
Yeah.
Oh, it stands
it's
for
abbreviation for something. No way.
Probably stands for like young and hot. Or on,
So basically Louis. It stands for Louis.
Oh yeah, Louis. Oh, I'm not young.
Okay. Yeah, okay, bruh. So it stands for this. With one of the words here I struggle with. Yet another hierarchical. How is the word?
Hierarchical.
Yes, that one. Officious oracle. Next is Dell. The laptop.
Dell is short for something.
Yeah, bruh.
Maybe for a company name or something. Right?
Development of early language learning. DVD.
Guys.
Digital
Something
versatile.
video.
Okay, this one you guys should know. GPRS.
GPRS.
Yeah.
Global positioning.
Geographic.
No, General Packet Radio Service. You guys
What?
suck. Let's.
No, it's sad.
You guys suck. You guys.
Because I'm on the spot. I didn't have time to think.
And we were both out here
Bro,
claiming we are about to
talking
smash
about
this
like,
game.
Okay, now let's
That was fun, though.
I actually want to get to know you a little bit more. I mean, I know you, but not like.
I want
this
to
extent.
ask a question.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Special questions are always
Yeah.
so deep,
I have
though.
a question here on my phone. You know, I have people in the room helping me this thing. You guys think I'm alone here?
Okay.
Anyways, I think one thing that most people would want to know. I think before we get to that, even let's talk about the.
Your mic, please, my brother.
Sorry. Let's talk about your Big Brother Africa experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the way back. I feel like that was the start of most stuff.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, how it came about and so on.
Okay, so I auditioned for Big Brother the year before. This was the year before Delicious Maria went.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I was in the top 5 because usually they audition in Namibia, then they fly you out to South Africa, like the top 5. It was myself, Delish, Maria, Chopsy, and Dinesh. So we were the 5 Namibians selected. And during that season, they said to us, they are taking 3 housemates, 2 ladies and a guy. So I was in, you know what I'm saying? So it was going to be the 3 of us.
Yeah.
And then they called later saying, no, we are changing the format of the game. The format was supposed to be superstars. Then they changed it to the chase. Then they're like, with the chase, we're only doing 2 housemates per country. And because we've already filled the gents from other countries, we can't have another gent, so we're taking the 2 ladies. So I don't know if that was an excuse. They didn't want me. But then I was like, okay, cool. Deuces, it's fine. I'm going to go home.
Yeah.
I came home. That was the year I graduated also. So I was at home doing nothing. Basically, I had a year to just chill. And that's when I was like, I was heavy campaigning, boss. The biggest Facebook page, fan page, it's me that was running it. I would go to couches and stuff.
Whose Facebook page?
Delicious Maria, Big Brother. Yeah. I would go to multi-choice. Every time there's a eviction, I'm in South Africa. Like, you know, it part of the audience. Like, I was into it because that year I planned to be part of Big Brother. So in my mind already, like, I already planned, like, okay, anyways.
Was centered around it,
The next year, I went to audition again. So they were like, dude, you didn't even have to come. We're going to call you anyways. So the audition process was easy. I got into the house. But at that time, I was still like deep. I was religious, very religious.
Yeah.
So when I went in, I didn't tell my family. Because I know they would say
so
no.
you just
Where did
I just disappeared. No, obviously they saw that, okay, homie's on TV. So from day one, before I even get to day one, entering the house, Big Brother does lockdown.
Yeah.
Before COVID, before any of you knew what lockdown is like, Big Brother for all the seasons is 1 week before you enter the house, you are in lockdown. You are in your hotel room.
Yes.
You don't see anyone, no TV, no cell phone, nothing. You just have a
Cell
chaperone.
phone, nada.
Nothing for a week. So your shepherd brings you food, and then they take you out. You go do your medicals because you must obviously have to be clean before, because you might have sex in the house.
Yeah.
So for a week.
Don't they have condoms in the house?
No, but still.
Okay,
like,
just
in case you have other diseases, like you can't go and infect other housemates.
Yes.
So your lockdown period is just for you to do medicals, and you see a psychologist, like, just to make sure you are fine.
Okay.
So in a week, you only see people like 3 or 4 times, and that's it. Plus your shepherd brings you food. So there was lockdown. So we had lockdown for a week. And then during that week, when we were about to enter the house, our house burned down. I don't know if you guys remember.
I remember
Big
Brother house burned down.
And then
You guys
when
actually
lockdown,
ruin things for everybody else.
I remember that house burned down.
and then we're in lockdown for a month. So a month we're just seeing I was just seeing one nigga the whole time. Like, I'm like,
you probably told him what
no
your life
TV,
stories
no
were.
stuff, bro. That man knows me in and out. Like, so we're all in lockdown for 1 month. So during this 1 month, again, I'm thinking, guys, my family is wondering where I am. You know? But at this stage, I'm sure my friends had told them already where I am, because like, it's a month, this guy has disappeared. He's not online. He's nowhere to be seen. So already during the lockdown phase for a month, I was already in my head, what are my family gonna say? What are my friends gonna say? People from home, because like I was extremely religious, like extremely. We do not do such things at all, you know.
Yeah.
So I went in with that paranoia. Get in the house, fell in love. So
Right? Yeah. Guys, I also like to know stories like that.
Why are you just throwing it like a side note?
no, because she held me down.
Yeah.
She really made me. She centered me. She calmed me down. Like, dude, you're already here. There's nothing that can happen. Whatever will happen
Might
will
as
happen.
well
But
have
might as well
fun
have
while
fun.
you're
Might
here.
as well play the game, because it won't change the fact that you're here.
Yeah.
But the overthinker in me and was just in my head, wanting to leave, wanting to do stuff, and but the Big Brother experience to me was I was in my head a lot. I honestly didn't play the game, but also at the same time, I didn't go in the house with the intention of winning, because it's highly unlikely that Namibia will win a second time in a row, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, it was, I'm here to show the world who I am. I'm here to put myself out there. I'm here to introduce myself, like you're saying, because after that, that's when I really started, you know. So that was the intention. That's why half of the time I'm like, guys, I want to go home. I'm done with this. You know what I'm here. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm so grateful. But if there's an all-star, call me. I'll come back and play the game. Then you see me playing the game properly.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But what were the benefits that you got from that experience? After you went into the house, came out, how did you see your life change after that?
Well, the thing that a platform like Big Brother offers you is opportunity. You know, for some housemates, they excel, they get endorsement deals, they get, their life changes, you know. But for me, it was more of a thing of I could knock on any door and it would open.
Yeah.
So I would go to MultiChoice and say, listen, I want to attend the MTV Base Awards, Channel O Awards. I want to present on the red carpet and stuff. I got Exes.
Yeah.
But
I want to present.
But is it because we are in Namibia?
Yes. I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to shade my country because it's for other housemates, the moment you get out, it's, oh my gosh, someone is going to give you a car endorsement deal.
Yes,
you're going to get this, you're going to get that.
That's what we know.
That's how it is, you know. So even for D-Money, she won.
Like she should have already been.
She should have already. D-Money wasn't even supposed to spend her own winnings.
Yeah.
She's supposed to just get everything because that's the culture that's what Big Brother does.
Yeah.
But because we're in Namibia, I don't think we've caught up to that trend of let's really celebrate someone who's taken our name out there. Even athletes that are winning Olympic medals
Christine
and stuff.
Boma.
Yeah, they are getting minimal stuff. You know, the endorsements are you're supposed to be set for life, bro. As an Olympian, you're supposed to be set for life. As someone who was on the biggest reality show.
She's probably set for life outside of Namibia.
Yeah.
You know? Like if she decided to move to Europe or something, like she
and
would
has an agent that's just pushing for stuff and stuff.
Please give Carlos that.
But at the end of the day, I was like, let me use this opportunity because I don't believe in waiting, you know. It's the same thing I said to my manager and my team. I'm like, guys, let's not wait for gigs that's gonna give you like 50K. What's 50K? 50K will finish in 2-3 days, you know.
Rich
Let's go out there and make opportunities.
How are you guys spending this money? How are you finishing 50K in 2-3 days?
Because that's our job.
Yeah.
You know, people have 8 to 5s and they get monthly salaries. So for us, is we need that 50K that's coming. You must now have to make it work for that month or for whatever number of months and stuff like that. So that's the thing. So we had this thing of let's push. And since you are known in Africa, don't stay here. Because immediately after Big Brother, I saw things are not working out here. I went to Tanzania. And I lived there for about 8 months. Because they laugh, oh my gosh. And that's where I dated and we're still cool with my ex, you know, so.
My dear. If you and I date, I'm telling you now, you are not going to be cool with that girl. I'm telling you now.
Why, bro?
No, in fact, we might even move to Tanzania.
She's also in a relationship.
Okay, even better.
So,
but I don't care.
You don't care.
We're not going on double dates with her.
These guys are going back to that topic.
But you guys know what, man? Louis is like a gentleman. Louis is like the best. You know, as a woman, being around Louis is one of those where like you don't have to use your brain cells. You just have to rock up looking cute.
That's it, bro.
Louis does everything. He does.
She's campaigning for you, right? Your phone is gonna blow up.
Your brain. You know, women don't like using brain cells. Just come out looking cute. In fact, guys, I can't stress this enough. He'll open the door for you. He'll pay for anything. He will always make sure he's holding your hand. He's just always like affectionate. He's just checking up on you, like your mental. Are you okay? Do you need anything? It's just like follow me. No,
oh man.
Honestly, like in another life, you and I need to get married. Yeah.
Why another life? Special must leave us. You are interfering with our things. You know?
You guys can't get married on my show, right? Hey, just give me something.
Oh man.
No, we're inviting you to the wedding. But honestly, that's what women love. Like, the fact that I don't have to use my brain cells. So beautiful.
I think speaking of like women, I guess, let's talk about Fashion Week. Yeah, I think that's like.
I want to understand what this means.
Women, I guess. Guys,
no, I mean, like, since we're speaking about Fashion Week, I mean women and like how he's good with women around him. And I think with the Fashion Week, as much as there's men there, it's like a bunch of definitely more women. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, there's definitely more
Okay.
females than
All right.
males. Yeah.
So let's get into that part of your life, like the fashion week. How did that come about? How did you stumble upon it? Did you plan it for a long time before you started?
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's talk
Briefly,
about it.
please.
Okay,
Because
briefly.
let's.
Okay, so while I was in Cape Town studying, I would model on the side because there's this thing called season, and season is when you have international brands coming to film in Cape Town because Cape Town is such an international hub, like your Nikes, your Reeboks and stuff like that. So during season, that's when I got scouted. So as I was modeling, I joined an agency and all of that.
He's speaking in speed. 2x.
Yeah, I'm trying to because I joined an agency.
Yeah.
And then I would do my thing. Then I would come home to Namibia for the holidays, and then the media would write like, "Oh, he's now going to Fashion Week in London, in Nigeria, in Durban, in South Africa." People are like, "What's Fashion Week?" So I'm like, the clothes you're wearing right now, it's decided at Fashion Week. Somebody picks up the trends, the colors, the look and stuff, and then it trickles down to stores. Like, this is, you're not wearing that by choice. That was chosen for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so your buyers and your shoppers and people who sit front row at Fashion Weeks, they decide the trends for the world. So, because you buy what's available to you in stores.
Yeah.
You don't go and make the stuff unless you are designing and so forth. But long story short, when I came back after grad, I found that there are like-minded individuals in Namibia who also want to establish a fashion week. So we formed the Fashion Council of Namibia, and then we said, okay, let's do Fashion Week as a council.
Yeah.
But then it was taking too long. This one had this idea, this one had this plan, and so, you know what? And then I left the council dissolved, and I was like, guys, let's just do Fashion Week. So teamed up with other individuals that want to push it with a minimal budget, because as a council, we needed like a lot of money, somewhere to 4 million or 7 million or some shit. So we're like, let's just do so. Let's start small. It will grow eventually. You know? So with how much? The first one we spent about 50K.
Oh.
Yeah, because now it's almost a $3 million event now, but with 50K, that's where we started, you know.
Yeah.
You were the first one. You saw what it was like. You saw it backstage was like. Yeah, so long story short, that's how it happened. You know, then you meet people along the way who are interested, like, oh, you're doing this thing, I want to join. Fine, join. This is not a Lush Munana thing.
Yeah.
It's an industry thing. It's our thing. So we have this policy where it's open. If you want to offer yourself, offer expertise, come. But just know that you're not gonna get paid millions of dollars because budget
we're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
And
so
now we have
we're working.
MTC
Now we have MTC on board.
And you
I was
know
about to get there. I was about to get there,
rolling, and your event is the event if you have MTC
I
on
was
board.
about to get there, like MTC, man. Isn't that like the dream
Bruh.
sponsor, dream partner for everyone,
Yeah.
in any creative in this country? Everyone wants MTC.
Wait, before you answer that, are they renewing the contract?
Yes.
Yeah!
What do you mean? Your details.
Love it. No,
But how did the
you heard
MTC
it
deal
first.
happen? How did the MTC deal happen?
So we went to MTC already in 2016. We approached them. MTC only said yes in 2019. So 2016, 17, and 18, for the 3 years we're on our own. So when we finally went back to them, when they said yes, they said, we were watching you. We're watching you guys. We were seeing how things are going to go because Namibians have this tendency of consistency. Thank you. Namibians have this thing of, I have an idea that I've saw in another country or somewhere else and I'm going to try it. So it's very risky on their part to take a chance on a first time event, you know.
Yeah.
So they needed to see that we are committed with our own money. They also needed to understand exactly what Fashion Week is. They needed to see that this is a thing that's going to benefit the industry. It's also contributing towards the growth of the fashion and the arts industry in Namibia. And so when they came on board, it was okay, you guys sort of passed the test, you know? So whatever idea you have, I would just say just keep doing it, because even if it's 3 years later, on the 4th year you might get that big sponsor because you've proven yourself, you know.
So
there's
culture,
consistency.
so culture, we must just push.
Keep
We are
doing
pushing,
it.
we are pushing.
Those ads are gonna come. Those sponsored ads. Those.
MTC gave you
guys.
3 million, so I hope they give us 3 million.
Or
Don't you
10,
think?
bruh.
Or 10.
Why not 15?
Okay, Carlos is
We
about
must
to
push.
shut down everything. Carlos is about to shut down everything. And last but not least, there's a young Lush Munana or aspiring Lush Munana out there, whether it's from Rundu, Katiba Mulilo, or Shana region, wherever he is.
Yeah.
Give him brief 30 seconds advice. What would you say to him right now?
If this is what you want to do, and by this I mean going into the entertainment creative space, it's a very difficult space. It takes years for you to get to a level where it's starting to pay out. It's like an artist, a musician, you don't just blow up in year one, you know, it takes time and consistency. So the most important thing I would say is you need to have a community of friends, like a tribe, you know. On those days where you have nothing, just know there's a couch for you to sleep on without any judgment. That's what kept me sane, you know, because I didn't start off getting 50K for a week.
Yeah.
50K 2 days, man.
There was obviously
50K 2 days.
yeah,
Let me get that appearance, bruh.
you need
Nobody's
to,
saying he's charging the 50K in 2 days.
Oh yeah, bruh.
but you have most things that you're gonna spend on. So what do you mean?
I want to follow you around.
If you are getting paid 50K, you have 50K kind of bills also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Please tell him when we're in Joburg last month.
Yeah.
There was a driver, there was
Bruh.
a wrangler, we're in a
guys,
B
I didn't
class.
tell you
We're in a 5-star hotel. We're eating out all the time and stuff. So those things cost money.
This is why
bro.
girls date
No,
rich
no.
men. Oh,
But
I
wait,
live the next life, guys. I was like, this is why girls date rich men.
Unfortunately, before we get into that crazy topic, unfortunately we are pressed for time.
Yeah, let's do
I want
this.
to ask you one more question, like one final question is just to say, like, what can we expect from Lewis in 2024 and beyond?
Yeah. They're taking neon culture first.
Yes.
Ish. Okay, so I've signed a deal with, I don't want to give it away too much, but I've signed a deal with an establishment that's all over Africa. So whatever product I'm going to put in this establishment is going to be all over Africa as well. So it's a first for Namibia, you know, like it will be in South Africa, Zambia, Botswana, Angola, like all over Africa and stuff. So I won't say one product, or is it music, is it fashion, is it alcohol, is it beverage?
Just put it in there somewhere, man.
Somewhere there.
Just
know you'll get your invite to the launch. It's happening soon, so
love it.
yeah.
I deserve to be at those 50K launches. But anyways, man, Louis, thank you so much for coming, man.
Thanks for
It's been
having me, guys.
amazing. It's been amazing. I think a lot of people, including myself, we learned a lot from you, learned a lot about you.
Awesome.
So it's a pleasure to have you here in Culture. Hopefully in season 2 we have you back again.
This is season 1?
This is season 1.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys are working.
Yeah.
We're still on season 1.
Yeah, season
We're
1.
still
You
here,
guys are
bruh.
pushing.
By the
Well
time
done.
in season 2 we need you back.
Yeah.
Obviously with
Please.
greater stuff.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for
you
joining
for
us, my
having me.
friend. Love you so much.
Okay, we
I
can
wish
play
you-
splash now, ne?
Yeah.
He
Please
can
leave
go
us
and leave
alone.
us. You want privacy, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Alrighty.